Good morning everyone. How are you? I'm gonna put some light on actually. It is very, very dark in here. Hopefully, I don't know if this helps at all, but I got this little ring light. It was like $9 on Amazon. And it definitely helps when I take pictures, but I'm not so sure if it helps much with video. It's a cold, dark, rainy day here in New York, but I sort of like rainy days. It feels cozy. It makes me feel like it's the holidays, which it is. And I got baby girl here with me today. We are dressed in our holiday attire. She's got her little, I've got my flannel on, and she's got her little pretend flannel pants. Yeah, say hi to the ladies. And a little, it says morning person, her shirt. Say hi. Say good morning. I love to be on video. I'm a couple minutes early actually, but if you're there, say hello, send some hearts. Hi, Mary Jane, how are you? Good morning, good morning. So if you're there, tell us where you're coming from. I have a call at 10 this morning, so we usually do like 9:30 to like 10:15ish or so, but I have to hop off a little early, so I figured I'm just gonna come on a little early. And I'm going to post, let me just make sure this is streaming in the group. I'm gonna post the blog for you guys so that you guys can follow along. New Orleans, very cool. That is one place that is on my list to go visit. I've never been. My husband was there actually for his bachelor party back almost 5 years ago. Yeah, he went to New Orleans for his bachelor party. They did all kinds of fun stuff. They did like, not gator hunting, but one of those tours where you see like the alligators. I went to a lot of really cool restaurants, and he brought me back a box, and we never actually made it. We couldn't figure out how to do it, but a box to make some beignets, because I hear these beignets are like delicious in New Orleans. The swamp tour, that's exactly it. Yep, they went to the swamp tour. I was like, I really hope you guys are safe and you don't get eaten by alligator before our wedding. But cool, go ahead and go on the swamp tour. I guess that's the least of my worries, right? Well, I guess being eaten by an alligator wouldn't be so good, but at least they weren't getting into other trouble. You'll have to come, it's great. Yeah, I'd love to visit one of these days. So we're definitely gonna have a talker today. It's one of those chatty mornings. Yeah. She's been so chatty. It's just me and her today. So that's what it seems like it's been the last few Wednesdays for these Facebook Lives. But actually starting next week, guys, this is a little bittersweet for me. I'm a little bit heartbroken, but actually a little excited too. We found out last minute that, so she's been in daycare 2 days a week, and it's been great. I was really resistant at first. I didn't want to do it, but she's so happy when she's there. They send me pictures, and she's playing with her friends. It's so adorable. They're like holding toys on their bellies together. She takes naps when she's there. She has 4 bottles when she's there. Like, I'm lucky if she has 4 bottles for me throughout an entire day. So she's the happiest little thing when she's there. And I was praying that down the road they'd have some more days open up, like next year, or maybe when she turns 1. And I got a text, and actually I had texted the woman who owns it, and I said, you know, if anything opens up like next year or whatever, please let me know, because I could really use another day in the future to get some more calls done and some more work. And she texted me back right away and was like, I think I shared this with you guys last week actually. We have something opening up really soon. So next Wednesday, little one is not going to be here with me. She's going to be at daycare. So it's going to be bittersweet. I may need your support next Wednesday more than you guys need mine. So yeah, if anyone else is there, say hello. This is our last week with her on these Facebook Lives with me, unless she's sick or something and can't go. But we are gonna dive in. So first we're gonna do a few announcements. One, tomorrow is the last day of the 17 Days of Generosity. And again, that is my Inner Circle Business Incubator giveaway. We've been running it since November 1st, every day for the last month or so. You guys have been getting a little gift in your inbox from one of the ladies in the Inner Circle. Something to help you build your business, build your life, find more balance. These have been some pretty incredible gifts. We actually just picked 2 women who won an intensive with one of our awesome experts, who is Kelly Lynn Adams. We actually had 2, it was so random, we had 2 Katies who won. So both of them got an intensive. One of our other ladies, Ingrid, she's doing a master class on December 5th. So they're, even past this, you guys are gonna be getting lots and lots of goodies. So if you haven't signed up yet, it's not too late. Tomorrow, you guys will be getting my goodie, which is gonna be pretty awesome. It's actually a business devotional. It's a 1-day devotional. It's something I've been working on for a while. I have more of it to come, but for now, it's just a 1 day. And then later in the weekend, you guys are gonna get an email with every single download. So all of the goodies will be in one email, so it's nice and organized for you guys, and you can download all of them. So again, if you haven't signed up, it's not too late. Make sure that you get in on that if you want all of those gifts. And number 2, drum roll, I have 1 spot left for an intensive. I sent an email out yesterday, and I had tons of you guys emailing me back, give me the details. So I announced that I had 2 spots for a 1-month intensive. So what that entails is you'll be getting 2 deep dive calls from me. You'll be, hi Sue, great to see you, good morning. She says, love the 17 days, so much great stuff. Thanks for all those who made it happen. Thank you, I'm so glad that you've been enjoying it. So with this 1-month intensive entails is 2 deep dive coaching calls, and a whole month of 1-to-1 Voxer and email access to me. So whenever you have something you need some extra support around, maybe it's like you are trying Facebook Live for the first time, or you're getting on a discovery call, or you have a sales conversation you have to have, and you're just feeling like you need some extra support, you need some extra tips, all you have to do, I was gonna grab my phone to show you guys, but if you guys haven't used Voxer before, I used it with one of my first coaches 2 years ago, and ever since I've used it with my clients because it's great. It's like a walkie-talkie, and literally I had one of my really awesome clients last night Voxer me while I was cooking dinner, and she's like, hey, I've been so sick the last couple weeks. I feel like I'm not getting a lot done in my business. Like, what can I do? Like, what do you do when you literally don't have time? And I said to her, I was like, we're gonna come up with 20 things that take 5 minutes or less for you to do in your business so that you still feel like you're actually getting stuff done. So I sent her a really long Voxer message, and I came up with close to 20 things for her. These are little things that you can do, and I want you to make a list of these things so that when you aren't feeling on in your business, or you're having an off day, you're feeling sick, but you still want to feel like you're keeping that momentum going and you're being consistent, pick one of these things or pick a couple of these things. So that's the beauty of Voxer, is that I will help coach you through whatever, even between the calls. So, you know, coaching calls are amazing. We get a lot of stuff done. But especially with mindset and confidence, what tends to happen is after you get off the call and I'm like, I want you to go practice this, or I want you to go journal on this. That's when the stuff starts to come up. And that's when it can get a little harder, right? And you need some extra support. So that is a 1-month intensive. You also get a workbook, pre-session workbook to fill out, to give me some background information so we can really dive into these calls. And then you also get another goodie workbook, a special goodie workbook that, yeah, you're okay, I haven't actually released yet. It's still in the process of being designed. It's all written though. Yeah, you want to finish your baba? But it's still in the process of being designed and will be released soon. And it's actually not just a workbook, it's a full bundle. There's some actually templates and stuff. I'm not telling you guys what it is. You will find out soon. But But that's the intensive, so there's one spot left. I had someone actually purchase the second one overnight last night, so there's only one left. So if you're interested, shoot me a message or say yes in the comments and I'll send you over the information. What else? I think that's all we got for announcements today. So why don't we dive in? If anyone else is there, please say hello. I'd love to chat with you. Actually, one quick announcement. Sorry, guys. I have been doing for the month. Yesterday, I did 2 of the 3 monthly email engager coaching calls, which was a ton of fun. Sue was actually one of my ladies. I think we had a really good call together. It's crazy how much you can get done and how much you can achieve in 30 minutes. So basically, if you want to win one of these coaching calls, all you have to do is make sure you're an email subscriber on my list. Make sure you open my emails, read my emails. I know it sounds creepy that we can tell who's opening and actually doing this stuff in the emails, but it's actually pretty cool, right? Because the more that you click around and the more that you read the emails that I send out, like I would say 90% of them are all full value and not just me promoting like my workbooks and stuff. But if you just go and you read the articles and my blogs and all that, you will get so much value in your business. I'm sure that your mindset will start to change and your confidence will start to soar if you just take the time to do that. So it's not only, cool for us to see that, but it's also helping you. So why not reward you guys when you do cool things like that? So the top 3 engagers of the month win coaching calls with me. So I did one with Sue yesterday. I did one with another lady yesterday, and I have one more to do later on this month. Is that delicious? Yeah, they're really fun. And then also don't forget that in the Facebook group, we do the same thing. Those of you who post and you engage and you comment and you're there to support the ladies in the group, one of you will win snail mail. So I will send you, like Liz actually just did a post. She was the one who won for last month, and I sent her a Starbucks gift card in the mail. I have all kinds of goodies I like to send. Whenever I go to Target, which I've been craving lately, and I may actually go later on today, I love going to the dollar section, which by the way is no longer $1. It's really hard to find anything less than like $3 or $5 now. There's a lot of stuff in there for like $10. But I love to load up on the stuff in there and get things packaged up. I either send a fun little goodie from there or I'll send a Starbucks gift card. So all you got to do is engage. And the great thing with the analytics in Facebook is they will tell me who my top engager is. And I don't pick the person who posts the most. I pick the person who has a nice even balance of posting and engaging and cheering other people on. So I take this seriously. And you, again, doing this is what's going to build your know, like, and trust and help you nurture relationships and help you grow your business. So again, you guys go do the work and do these things. Your business will grow and you might just get a special little present from me. All right, we're going to dive in because we've only got about 15 minutes left today. So if anyone else is there, please say hello. I would love to hear where you guys are coming from. Is it cold where you are? Is it raining where you are? Because that's what our day looks like today. So we are today on, Sue says the call was great and I actually got my checklist done in Canva. Amazing. Sue, you are on it. Oh my goodness. I thought that would take you a little while to do. Great work. Sue is coming up with a really, really fun goodie. Hi, Natalie. Good morning. How are you? Hi, Cynthia. You have not missed anything, actually. Cynthia, we are just diving into the content. I had a whole bunch of announcements. So you just, don't worry. You are coming in at the right time. So we've been talking about getting into a CEO mindset. This is part 2 of a 6-part series. This is a series that I actually put out. Yeah, I put out this time last year. And I realized I always talk about, to you guys, repurposing content and how easy it is and how important it is. Because people need to hear things more than once to be able for it to sink in and to start implementing. And I said, you know what? I have this awesome series I put out there this time last year. Why not go in, dig into the content, update the content, because some of these things have changed for me, different examples have changed, and then put it out there again. Because I'm sure some of you who are following me now, like, had no idea who I was this time last year. So this is all new stuff for you guys. And then those of you who were following me last year, this is still new stuff because I've updated it all. So today we're gonna start with number 6. We're just gonna briefly go through these because again, I'll post this again for you guys. The blog goes into detail, and I don't wanna bore you guys on here, those of you who have done the work and read it. But we're gonna start with number 6, and number 6 is charge only what feels good. Okay, so whatever it is you do in your business, if you charge more than what feels comfortable for you, it's not gonna work. Like, you're not gonna get sales, and people will tell you, like, people might say you're not charging enough, and okay, maybe they're right, and maybe you should increase your prices, but it's not going to happen overnight. If you go and you just increase your prices just to increase your prices, banana. Guys, I think I got to go grab a toy quick because this little one, I don't even know if you can concentrate. Hold on. Be back in 1 minute. Anna, banana. You silly girl. Let's get this. Let's get these 2 toys. All right. So, people will tell you, oh my goodness, you're not charging enough. You need to charge more if you want people to take you seriously, or this or that. Here you go, Peanut. But if you're not feeling comfortable about it, it's not going to work. Oh, I'm so happy. Natalie says I needed to hear this. It's not going to work, okay? You've got to do it incrementally. So, for instance, I have one client who I've worked with on and off for probably 2.5 years or so, right when I started my business. And she started at packages that were literally, I think, around $700 for like a really big service of hers. And I was like, oh my goodness, like, this is really, really low. Like, you are giving so much value, girl. And today she charges, I think her packages start at like $5,000. So $700 to $5,000, like, that's huge. And she was so fearful the whole time that the more she increased them, the less clients she was gonna get. But guys, she's like completely booked solid, like a whole year out. And I'm gonna tell you, like, that did not happen overnight, right? That was over a period of 2.5 years. And it had to happen little by little by little. So, first we raised them to, I think it was a little over 1,000, and she felt good about that. She felt like she was giving them a ton of value, and whoops, she's scrolling on the computer. And it felt really comfortable for her. And then once she realized, man, like, people are still booking me, and people love my work. Then, like, a few months later, I said, you know what, why don't we talk about maybe increasing them a little bit more? Because all of the time that you put into this, like, you need to be compensated for this. And it's crazy because now she feels super confident and her prices are so much higher. But if I had said to her at that time, all right, you're raising them from 700 to 5,000, that would not have felt good. And I guarantee she would not have booked any clients. The same thing has happened to me. And I actually share here that in the beginning, I felt very pressured to have my prices higher. And I actually raised them and put them at a price that didn't feel comfortable to me. It felt too high. And I wasn't signing people, so I ended up lowering them again. And that's okay. And maybe there's certain seasons in your life and business where you're feeling like, you know what, right now, I feel comfortable with this, and maybe you do lower them a little bit. And I'm not telling you guys to go and lower your prices or to not value yourself, but you got to do what feels good. And that's something that we work through when you do one-to-one coaching with me on what feels good for you, because this is something that usually goes deep. It goes back. Like, these feelings about money didn't start today. They most likely started a while back. So if it's not aligned, I tell you guys, you will end up repelling people away. Number 7, just because you can doesn't mean you should. So I give the example of there are other coaches out there who have been coaching the same amount of time as me, doing the same thing as me, and charging like $20K for a package. I guess I could charge that if I really wanted, but just because I can doesn't mean that I should. For me, that would not feel good at all. I would feel like I'm robbing from people. And to be quite honest, that sort of is robbing from people. I'm not pointing any fingers at people, but some people, you know, with maybe their influence and the amount of time that they've been building their business and where they are at in their business, $20K would totally be worth it. But just because you can charge that, because you see other people charging it, doesn't mean that you should charge it again. All right. And I think that this whole online space, like, everything is just really skewed. Like, we have, and I think I might be getting into the next points, but we have this like thought that like just because someone charges all this money, it must mean that they're like amazing at what they do. And I'm gonna hold that thought because we're gonna get into this in the next couple ones. Number 8, so-and-so is such an incredible coach, I know that they will get me results. Or so-and-so is such an incredible marketer, I know they'll get me results. I guess really this counts for mostly coaching. Oh, baby girl, boom, boom, are you okay? Boom, boom. Just because people say they're incredible and just because they charge a lot of money, darn, I lost you. I'll try to catch the replay, but got so much value already. Oh, Natalie, bummer. Yes, try to catch the replay. And so glad to see you here, all right? So just because they charge a lot and just because people have given them testimonials doesn't mean that they're gonna get you results. I had this conversation with a client last night and I said to her, because she's actually newly coaching, and I said to her, I don't want you to attach yourself and the results of your, like, I don't want you to attach yourself to your client's outcome, because their outcome does not equal your business skills or how you do with your life coaching, okay? You spend, I think, we did the calculation, I think there's 720 hours in a month. And most coaching packages, you spend roughly 2 to 3 hours a month with your coach. Usually like 3 45-minute sessions or 2 1-hour sessions. So 2 to 3 hours out of 720 hours a month. How can your coach really have that much influence on you? How can they get the results for you? They can't get the results for you. You have to go out there, you have to do the work. There's no way that they can dictate your success. And the reason why I say this is not to like make anyone feel bad, but it's to make you feel empowered. So if you go out there and you go and you get the results, I want you to know that you worked hard. And I tell my clients this, if they're like, oh my God, it was amazing working with you. Thank you for helping me get to X, Y, and Z. Thank you for helping me achieve this. And I'm like, all right, I was there to support you again. 2.5 hours out of 720 hours a month. Catherine, good morning. Good morning. Oh, it's another mama. I love her. I got to email you back, actually. I know that you get it, though, with the babies. So I tell them, I spent 2.5 hours with you out of 720 hours a month. I was there to help give you direction, help support you, help give you some ideas, but the rest of that time, you went out there and you got these results. That had nothing to do with me. Okay, so I want you to go out there and I want you to celebrate what you did in your business. So that sounds empowering, right? But there's so many other coaches out there who will say like, I got her results. I got her to get here. I got her here. Like, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. And it's all about them. But it's not, guys. This is about your clients. And if you can get into this mindset, it will be so much easier if, unfortunately, your clients don't do the work, right? And don't get the results that they want to see. I hope that that doesn't happen, but we can't dictate that, right? Like, we can't control our clients' outcomes. And again, this should make them feel empowered when you can accept this. So sadly, you know, it's happened before where I've had most of my clients go and do the work, but there's been a client here or there before and they've just maybe have gotten really stuck in their own way and haven't gone and done the work and haven't gotten as big of results as they could have gotten. But I did everything that I could in my power in those 2.5 hours out of 720 hours a month to help them. But you can't literally go and hold your client's hands. And if that's how you're gonna run your business, what are they gonna do without you? Like someday once they graduate from your program or they move on, they're not gonna be able to function on their own. So, and that's not fair to them. You should be able to empower your clients so they feel confident in going and making decisions on their own and making moves in their business on their own. Right, baby girl? Say yeah? So that actually goes into number 9. So I already sort of went through number 9. Yeah, it is 720 hours, by the way. Number 10, yes, you need to invest, but you need to do it little by little. You okay? Yeah, you need to do it little by little because I oftentimes, here you go, see people investing all of their money at once on all the things, thinking they need everything. The website, the branding, the photography, the copywriter, the this and that and this and that. And it's all trial and error. You need to do it little by little. Like, obviously, there are so many things that I would love to invest in my business right now. I have a whole list of different things that I'd love to like make my brand look nicer or this and that. But I have to do it little by little. Almost, actually the first 1.5 years of my business, I did all of my own graphics in Canva, and I did all of my own branding. And yeah, looking back, it looks a little bit cheesy, but it's okay, right? Because I'm glad I didn't spend all that money. After I realized what I wanted and who my ideal clients were, I worked with a brand strategist, Emma Weiss, actually, by the way. She's awesome. She is in the Confident Ladies Club. If you guys need her name and you're interested in branding, I will give it to you. And her business is called Fresh Sage, by the way. I'm so glad that I didn't do in the beginning because I would have wasted a lot of money because maybe I didn't know what I wanted my brand to look like. But don't invest in it all up at once. Invest a little bit. And then once you get some type of return from that, then maybe reinvest a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more. I think of my business with my husband, our income properties. The apartments that we have, when we buy buildings, we don't go and gut renovate and update every single thing in the building. No, we do it little by little. So maybe when we buy it, before we get renters in it, we go and we spruce things up a little bit. We clean things out. We make it look nice and presentable. Then we rent it. And ooh, you okay, baby girl? Mommy give you kisses. And then with the next renter, we'll go in and we'll do some other updates. Maybe we will update the bathroom, or maybe we'll put a new kitchen in, but we don't do it all at once, okay? You want to spread the cost out a little bit. So that is what I got for you guys today. If you want to get more information on it, you want to get some more insight, make sure you go on over to my blog and read the rest of the article. Yeah. You're so chatty. Yeah. But I'm so glad I got to see you guys today. It was great to see Sue and Catherine and Natalie and Mary Jane and Cynthia. And any of you guys watching the replay, make sure you guys ask me questions if you have any. And I'm going to head off. I got a call now, but I'll see you guys soon. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I almost forgot to wish you happy Thanksgiving. Hope that you have a restful day. I hope that you guys take off from your business and you're not working. I hope that you can completely unplug. I'll probably be on social media, popping in here and there, just because it's fun for me, but I'm not going to be actually working in my business. We're going to go bake some cookies later, right? Yes. And I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Take care.